This is April 15th, Monday morning.
There you go.
Mainly doing doubles this morning. We'll train a little harder in the afternoon, but I'm going to estimate most of the guys did somewhere around 80% for doubles. A little different probably for each guy. James wasn't feeling good this morning at all. You can always tell with James when he's lowering the jerks and you're just smashing him into the ground. That's not really a good day. And sometimes it's just hard to wake up Monday morning. But, you know, because you haven't really trained hard since, you know, on Sunday. It was a little harder for James and Travis this morning because you see James is having trouble locking out the jerks. A little harder for them because we did a 2-day seminar in Atlanta. It was a great seminar, lots of people. It was like, I think around 60 people for Saturday and 60 people for Sunday. But, you know, that took a little bit of toll on James and Travis. Demoing lifts for 2 days and then getting home late, or really, say getting home early Monday morning. So when they came in for training, they were still a little tanked from that. Tom's got his honey badger shirt on. I was wondering when he's actually going to wear a regular shirt without some stupid slogan on it, but it doesn't seem to happen very often. We did do front squats this Monday morning also. As you can see, that's 178, I believe. Not exactly super strong, and that's, you got the weekend to blame for that. It always seems like Monday morning, I think you guys actually train better in the afternoon if they front squat heavy in the morning. I don't know. That wakes you up or something. Should be 205, which a little harder than it usually would be for Caleb. But there's Matt, our new guy. Not with the best pull I've ever seen there. He's working on it though. He's getting steadily better. Tom, you know, you'll see this a little bit more in further videos, I think, but Tom's had a hell of a problem with the jerk, or the clean, excuse me, crashing down. I think we finally figured out what he was doing wrong there and how to fix that. So I know even people on the comments on the videos have talked about the cleans crashing on Tom. I think we might finally have that situation solved, which will be nice. That's been, you know, that's been one of his problems. Is he can pull like hell. You know, the guy's a 700 plus deadlifter. I mean, he's got a pulling strength, and his, you know, his clean pulls are real strong. But he just has trouble transitioning from the pull to the catch. There's Matt. Matt's his front squats have been considerably down since he got here. And he got sick right before he moved down here, and I think lost some strength. But I think also just the increased training frequency and volume and everything. He hasn't been doing quite as much or quite the same as the other guys, obviously, but you know, he needs a break-in period, to get used to what we're doing. But I think just the added training frequency and volume has kind of got him underwater a little bit when it comes to the front squat. I know he has to have been sore and tired and whatnot, but he's, you know, he's pretty tough. He doesn't really mention it at the plane, so I said, well, it can't be too bad if they're not bitching about it. So. That was an awfully pretty dirt track stance. If you want a prototype of as far as where your feet should be and how your legs should be bent and everything, Travis is a great one to copy. That was just a quick 200 front squat for him. I don't know, I think that's it. Tom made a 215 front squat this morning. Yeah, and here's the afternoon training. I think you'll see that James and Travis are still pretty dead this afternoon. Better than they were in the morning, but pretty dead this afternoon. And we call this coach's cam. This is the stuff that's actually on my camera, which is not as good as Justin's camera. Justin's the photographer that does most of the video. He's told me he's going to look at my camera settings and see if he can't improve it. So if the shots that I shoot suddenly become better, that's not my fault. That's Justin's fault. Tom wasn't happy right there at all. This is a pretty good set from Chris Goode. 120 kilos on the bar. He's hit 125 for this complex, but 20's not bad. You guys know James has actually hit 160 on this complex, but given the day, 3 sets at 140 were pretty good in my book. Mike has hit 145 or 146, I think, actually, on this complex that he did today. He did 30, 35, 38, I believe. So for this stage of training, we're doing a lot of complexes, a lot of volume, a lot of work. Being that close to your best lifts is not, I think it's a positive, not a negative, even though they're not making PRs. You have to, one thing, you have to realize in weightlifting or training for any sport, I guess, is that, when you're in the midst of really working hard with a lot of weekly volume and everything, you can't expect to always hit your PRs. I mean, yeah, certainly you're going to try. It's great when you can, but you can't expect to come in every single workout and make a PR. Sometimes you just got to put the work in and realize that when you come in a little more rested, PRs are going to go. James always says when he takes a long drive or a car ride the day before training, he always has trouble on his jerks. He says it's his hips being tight. I can't quite figure out why that would affect him more on the jerk than anything else, but that's what he says. And, seems to be the case. And he had about a 5-hour drive yesterday coming back from, maybe a 4-hour drive coming back from Atlanta. He definitely wasn't jerking good today. That's 145. That was a good set by Chris. I think everybody saw the video of Tom doing 182 on this exercise. He ended today with a 170, which again, for the stage of training you're in, to be, on your off days, on your tired days, to still be able to hit that close to your PR, I think is really good. And after you've been hitting things like, 190 on the clean and jerk or 182 on the complex, it's easy to be disappointed with 170. You try to remember, 6 months, a year ago, Tom would have been happy with hitting 170 in a clean and jerk, let alone a complex. So, I mean, it's definitely steady progress. That was a good solid Monday of training, very solid Monday. We're going to have a much harder workout on Tuesday for several of the guys. So nobody really pushed to try and even attempt a PR lift, but everybody got a lot of doubles, a lot of the complexes, a lot of work in. And that's the type of thing, 6-8 weeks out from a meet, that's going to pay off on meet day. So I was pretty happy with that training session overall. Pretty dang happy with it.